Peace, y'all. What's happening? It's NFO Merc, the Code Breaker, one time. Back at it, part two to the continuation of yesterday's, talking about Walt Disney and the spells and so forth, right? All right. Now, movies. What is your favorite movie? Why do you like that movie, right? Why did I use Walt Disney, right? For one, Walt Disney goes after the kids. The golden rule is the first one to the mind wins, right? We're dealing with magicians that the word is designed to sound crazy because it's so far removed from your everyday life, right? But when the money stops somewhere, when I invest in a studio, invest in a land, I'm a grown old white man and I'm into pretending. I'm into making fantasy shows. Other grown white people put on costumes and makeup and change their voice and act silly for the children, and you don't think there's some type of adult influence going on in there, you're sadly mistaken. If you don't think that they're implementing their sinister will in there, you're sadly mistaken. This is what makes it such a crazy game, because they're going for the children first, because they get to the mind's eye, right? Now, another question is, what's stopping you from doing what you want to do? Like right now, like what's stopping you? Like, what's really stopping you? Like, think about it. You know what I mean? And if it's anything you need to do to barter with, do it, right? If you got some type of stubborn person in your life, you got some type of thing you gotta undergo, and or if you say, damn, Merc, I will be the best me if I start smoking cigarettes, and try to start smoking the cigarettes and be the best you. Don't let time go by. We need active people in the resistance. We need it. Life means to resist. The fact that you're breathing air means you are resisting the urge to not breathe air. You see what I'm saying? It's simple, man. It's really a game. It's really not a game, right? So back to the task at hand. So they shaped the alphabet, which was shaped off celestial bodies in the sky. Then those celestial bodies in the sky undergo certain colors. Those colors are everything that we see above and below is all going on inside of you. We heard the term chakras. Chakras come in a certain color. There are 7 chakras. There's 7 days of the week. Those 7 days of the week are made of celestial bodies. So this is where you get horoscopes and all that stuff like that, personal type, right? Now, when somebody asked me one time, a long time ago, what do you think about horoscopes? You think they work? And I said, my theory on it, nobody never really formally said this to me, right? But my theory on horoscope is they got liquid in your brain called equilibrium, right? Mind you, the first one to your mind wins, right? So every celestial thing that's going on Earth has an influence on you. You are special. If your ancestors are in the stars, your ancestors are shining down on you, and you are shining back to them, and there's a tether there, right? So the horoscope, the liquid, when you come out your mom's water, which had you neutral because you was in water, right? Then when you come out of your mom's water, the water on your brain versus all the gravity, all the celestial things that can influence water, whether it influences that scientists know, or like the moon or whatever, even if it's the moon primarily, all the other things that's going on, and the timing of the place and the day your moon was at, pulling on your brain, making the water probably just touch a certain part of your brain, triggering certain active parts that they already studied and know. What is the scary part is, how do they know? How do they study? How long it took? Who studied it? What was the benefit of? How much of it is true? How much of it is fluff? How can it benefit us? You see what I'm saying? So these are the kind of questions you got to ask on your spiritual quest. It's nothing about nothing else. It's not about pop culture. It's not about politics. It's not about none of that. And anything you do take in should only make you better. You should learn from you should learn from our fallen brothers and sisters. You know what I mean? Rest in peace to all of them, free Mumia and all that. We should be all learning from everybody, because it's one collective. It's the universe. It's one verse, meaning multiple. You are individual, meaning indivisible. Like you're oh man, it's one thing, but it's a duality inside of you. You see what I'm saying? That duality is your primary nature, or your secondary nature, or people say subconscious and primary conscious. The masculine part of your brain, the feminine part of your brain, right? And then as above, so below. The earth is divided into two. We got the Western way of doing things, the Eastern way of doing things. And the Western way, I believe that's the side with Jesus, and they give you the imagery, right? They give you the white Jesus with the beard and the robe and all the imagery. Islam gives you the word. They don't do imagery. You see? So it's a different way of doing things. A certain one part of your brain deals with shapes. The other part of your brain deals with images. Like words and details. You see what I'm saying? So you got different parts of your brain that do different things, and they respond to colors, they respond to sound. This is what makes your movie your favorite movie. Put your favorite movie in the comments below too. Let's get some interaction going on. Let me know what's your favorite movie and why you like it. You know what I'm saying? What movie made you cry? You know, that's a good one, because that's definitely the working of a spell. No one really goes into a movie, especially men, don't really go to a movie and expect to cry. You know, the first movie that made me cry, believe it or not, was John Q. At the ending, and he was like, "Hey, Dad," and he put the muscle hand up. Oh man, I ain't even know it could happen. I was 20-something years old, hard as nails. You see what I'm saying? That I had a kids though, and that broke me. You know. Then after that, it was probably Fruitville Valley Station, another story that was similar to my plight. So I'll give you two of mine, so you can tell me one of yours. It ain't about nothing. We here, we building, we sharing. So if you like anything you heard so far, like, comment, share, pass it on to people that you think need to know, but you don't know how to talk to them. Let me talk to them. I got them. You know what I'm saying? Send me at them. Ooh, let me at them. You know what I mean? But anyway, what else? What else can I give you right now that's pertaining to the topic? So they shape the mind's eye, right? Recently I was talking to one of my friends, and his friend had a fallout with a female member of his family. His friend had a falling out with his niece. So his friend, we was calling her the B word. Oh, that B line, that B line. And I said, that's crazy, because eventually that's going to get tiring on your side. You're going to say, damn, you can't call her a bitch. You see what I'm saying? I don't know why I said B word and I cashed in on it that time. But anyway, trying to work on it. So that's a work in progress. 50-50, that's pretty good. But anyway, so it's going to be difficult for you to keep hearing us say that. Now, when they train us to call one another niggas and B words, right? And then tell you that Black Lives Matter. So what that did in your mind's eye was put niggas and B's underneath black. And now everybody readily identifies as a nigga or a B. So now they know why prescribing to that, you don't matter. It did something to your mind. It shifted it. When you say, damn, I met this B yesterday, man, matter of fact, I ain't gonna call her a B. I'm gonna call her a lady, right? When I'm listening to that and the person self-corrects them, when you say the B, I'm thinking different. I'm thinking shit like bimbo-ish, thinking almost like, you know? And when he said lady, I'm thinking more conserved, more reserved, a different type of, I'm thinking bitch Cardi B, thinking lady and Maya Angelou or Lauryn Hill or something like, somebody that, you won't necessarily want to defile it with just going like that. You know what I mean? Same thing with the N-word and a man. That's the difference. It's no such thing. It's boys and girls. The code name for a boy is a nigga. The code word for a girl is a bitch. Anybody that occupies in that zone is dealing with lower energy, lower frequencies. Do not carry yourself by that standard. Do not carry no one you love by that standard. It's not a game. Doesn't matter if it has an A at the ending or ER. It doesn't matter. It's a game. They're tricking you. They're shifting your mind eye and having you on distraction, having you on division, having you on hatred, having you on war, having you on demon time, never on universal time, never on unified time, never on strength time. Remember, I told you that anytime we link up to make it a better COINTEL project, the FBI was erected off the Black Panther Party. The FBI was erected off the Black Panther Party while the mob was unified throughout all 52 states, going crazy, making billions of dollars. And we just looking for freedom. We giving away food. We doing stuff, and that was a threat. The move was a threat. If we unify, it's a threat. If you talk against them, you become a revolutionary, you're going to go to jail. You're going to die in jail. You're going to get shot. They're going to treat you like a criminal. So how can we prevent that? As if everybody like it. Come on, man. We got to wake up. We got to do it. You ain't got to do nothing. Just know better and do better. That's it. Teach your son, teach your daughter. Let them know they special. Let them know all these different things. On my part 3, I would give you the colors. I would tell you how it coincide with the days of the week. The colors, days of the week. The horoscope, let's get back to that real quick. So they're primary bodies. And remember they say, oh, Mercury retrograde and this and this and that. We always hear about these, right? If Mercury comes with a color, there's 7 colors in the spectrum, 7 days of the week, 7 chakras, 7 different colors in the spectrum, 7 colors in the rainbow, right? And those colors marry one another, and when you zoom into that, you get a whole different variant of the colors. So it's red, green, purple, blue, red, green, purple, blue, yellow, clear, and I forget, whatever. But either way, each of these colors resonate with those bodies above, right? And certain times when they come into the filtration of the, let's say the sun, and another planet comes in between, and now that color is now shining down on Earth, and now the whole Earth is tending to be moving under the influence of this particular color wave, and then another one comes in, another one comes in. When the blood moons happened last year, there was a certain religious group of people that were happy that it happened on their religious holiday times. You know what I'm saying? The blood moons, I think 2 out of the 3 landed directly inside of their religious ceremonial time. So best believe if they were happy, they know what to do under those moons. We do not know what to do under those moons. Because we do not know how to act under those moons, we will probably act in a lower nature because we don't know how to resist that nature. And now we will be doing lunatic type behavior and stuff like that. And we will feel good, oh, blame it on the moon. It was the moon, it wasn't me. You see? So all these things play a very big part. We have to learn how to work with it, channel it, ask yourself to be better. You cannot eat heavy foods and expect to travel lightly throughout the space that we're in. You can't not lock your mind down with garbage and distractions and then expect us to manifest anything beautiful and whole that's going to help us all, okay? It looked like I went over my little 10-minute thing I was trying to do, which is pretty good. Once again, I hope I lost you. This your boy, Full Merc. 1. Yeah, though.